Howdy. Welcome to episode 4 of Sammy Legend's James Bond Show. I am Sammy Legend. I took about a week off for Thanksgiving, so I apologize that it's been a little bit since the last video. In that last video, I went over this Spy Who Loved Me snow globe right there. And I figured in this video, I would go ahead and give a little tour of the stuff on my shelves that I have behind me in my James Bond collection. As I said in, I think, episode 2, I don't have nearly as much as some other people in the James Bond community, of which I am, at least on YouTube, I'm a new member, I guess. But I figured I'd give you a run through of the things I got. Some of it I'm sure a lot of people have. There's a few things that are pretty limited edition and maybe even, I don't know, to some people maybe some obscure things. But anyway, with that, let's head over behind me and let's start checking this stuff out. This is my James Bond wall, you could say. I wish I had more space, but I do live in a relatively small apartment, and you'll forgive my humidifier and my tiny little Christmas tree. But let's go ahead and dive in, shall we? We'll start up here and work our way, I don't know, down that way. But I have the IMAX poster for Skyfall, which I got when I saw the movie in 2012. One of 7 times. I saw it 007 times in theaters for the 50th anniversary. And then on this shelf I have all my James Bond cars. I have the 2000 Toyota GT from You Only Live Twice, the Mach 1 Mustang from Diamonds Are Forever, the Lotus Esprit from The Spy Who Loved Me. This is a 2-pack here with the Hornet from The Man with the Golden Gun and the DB5 from GoldenEye, the Corvette from A View to a Kill, the DBS from Casino Royale, the DB5 from Skyfall, the DB10 from Spectre. That one's pretty cool. I like how it's a bigger case. The V8 Vantage from No Time to Die, and the DB5, which is all shot up and scratched up from No Time to Die. And I have a couple extras back here that were just like doubles. And the next shelf down, I have all my James Bond video games. I have Agent Under Fire, Nightfire, Everything and Nothing, and From Russia with Love for the PS2. A collector's edition of Quantum of Solace for the PS3. Bloodstone, my Bond 50 Blu-ray collection. The GoldenEye 007 and the 007 Legends game for PS3. I have all my James Bond movies, old movies, in order here from back in my VHS days when I started collecting. This World Is Not Enough that I had mentioned in one of my other videos. This exact copy right here is the first James Bond movie that I ever owned. And I started getting into the DVDs. And I got all these when they came out. I started buying these collector Blu-rays. I only got through 2 volumes, and then they came out with the Bond 50. So I stopped buying those. And I got a double of Casino Royale because I wanted it on Blu-ray, because I got it over here on DVD when it first came out. I wanted it on Blu-ray to go with all the rest. And then I got all the rest there, the newer ones on Blu-ray. And then all the books on the bottom 2 shelves here in storyline order, chronological order. Forever and a Day I have not read yet, but I have read Casino Royale all the way through Colonel's Son, all of these here. And these are all my Folio Society books, which are really, really nice, great quality. Trigger Mortis was a really good book, as With a Mind to Kill. I was not a fan of Colonel's Son, but then I have Solo, and then starting into the John Gardner. I got these, all the John Gardners and the Raymond Bensons off of thriftbooks.com. And then I also have the 007 50 Greatest Bond Cars and the movie encyclopedia down there. I have the 2023 calendar, which will eventually switch places with my 2022 calendar. I just put it here temporarily. I have the posters for all the movies, which right after I bought this, because it's got that spot there, it says 007, the movie posters. As soon as I bought this off of Amazon, they added in that blank spot for No Time to Die. The movie had just come out. But to be honest with you, I kind of like this better because every marketing material for No Time to Die is just the exact same boring poster. I'm not a fan. Honestly, I think probably the last good poster we had was Casino Royale, possibly Quantum of Solace, but Skyfall, Spectre, and No Time to Die are all pretty plain. I got the tea towels that were recently released on the 007 store. This is, I believe, French Dr. No tea towel, and I thought these were going to be much smaller. So I guess in England, they must love their tea, because these are tea towels, and these are flipping huge. They are just ginormous. And I have the Thunderball one, and I ran out of room, so over there I have the You Only Live Twice one. And then down here, sorry if I panned a little fast there, this is in order, left to right, going down. All the times I've seen any James Bond movie in theaters, including a special Goldfinger showing, and just this past August for the Dr. No 60th anniversary. These, I think, are pretty cool. I would assume probably not too many people have these, or at least paired together. They're both canvas. It's, again, 'cause a fan made it, not me, somewhere. There's No Time to Die poster inspired by the Octopussy poster, and I honestly think that that is quite a bit more impressive than that. That's just very plain and boring and doesn't invite anything into the movie. That is much better, much, much better. And they're both canvas, like I said. I think they're both really cool. And I like how it's, you know, James Bond's all-time high. All the time in the world isn't enough for Bond. And then they have, which is not in the movie, that guy's shooting at him, but it's just really similar elements. And then the plane. Oop, couldn't find it. The girl hanging off a Bond. Yeah, just really cool. I have a used up, but James Bond perfume. Well, perfume, cologne, I should say. I have two of these. This is an unopened Blackwell 007 rum from Jamaica. I have one that is open that I drank out of, and when I'm done with that one, that will be added to the collection too as an opened one. It's really good, by the way. From Spectre, I have an unopened Heineken Light. I have the No Time to Die soundtrack, movie soundtrack. And I'm particularly proud of this. I had bought Privada Cigar Club, which I had found out about this in a video from the Bond Experience, David Zaritsky. So I bought this Delicado, which is in Die Another Day and No Time to Die. It's unopened. I don't ever plan on smoking it, but I figured that I would buy that. That's not necessarily, this particular casing isn't James Bond related, but the cigar itself is. It's in two of the movies, so I figured I'd get that. This is a limited edition. I saw this before the movie came out on Amazon. It's only 700 of these made. This limited edition DB5 has been created exclusively in celebration of the 4K release of No Time to Die. And it's got the DB5 No Time to Die etched in there, embossed with the machine guns out. And that's the envelope that came in, and I put out all the character cards that came with it. And that is an unopened copy. My open copy of No Time to Die is right there, but this one is unopened. But yeah, so that's one of my first limited edition things, 700. Down here, I have a plastic model from AMT, the 71 Mach 1 Mustang from Diamonds Are Forever. I have the popcorn container and the hard, too. It's plastic. It's not a paper cup. From Spectre, when I saw that in theaters. I had these on the fridge, but I took them down for this video. But I have from the 007 store again. I have the DB5 fridge magnets. And you got like the blueprint. And you have Sean Connery in Goldfinger. You have Skyfall and No Time to Die. I love that shot. That's so cool. And I have the character card here for Safin. And I also have the pop of Safin after his mask gets broken. Right there. And then I have the paper cup. Paper pop cup. Whatever you want to call it. From No Time to Die when I saw that. I have Spectre, the board game. I had pre-ordered this. It's fun. I will say it's got a massively high learning curve. Huge learning curve. There's a lot of details, a lot of stuff going on in that game. If you find some good people, some good Bond fans or whatever to play with that are patient, that'd be fun. But yeah, it can get kind of frustrating. But I pre-ordered that. You can probably still get that. They're still available, I'm sure. I think it was like $60. I have a finished bottle of Gordon's gin, my shaker, my martini glass, and a finished bottle of Smirnoff vodka. This is where I keep my my things for my Vesper martini to make, at least these two. I will use these whenever I make it. And then I have 2 Life magazines and an Entertainment Weekly magazine back there. I read them all. These two, I bought this one when No Time to Die was supposed to come out in 2020. And then, you know, it got delayed. And they reissued it with Daniel Craig on the cover. And I bought it again thinking it was different. And it was not. But, so I kept it anyway. And down here I have that Spy Who Loved Me snow globe, which I reviewed in the last video. I have I'll pull it out with this hand, a Q lapel pin, sterling silver, limited edition prop replica from Quantum of Solace. So I just recently watched Quantum of Solace, and you can only see that pin in the movie for, I think, like 1 frame, pretty much. It's very, very short. I have from Factory Entertainment, the Casino plaque set from Dr. No. These are very, very cool. This is one of my favorite things that I have in my collection. And they feel real good. They're awesome, 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 awesome. And then this is the card that came with it. And it doesn't say, it says limited edition. But this is number 400 of how many, I'm not sure. And it's got details on the back for the prop and the replica. Down here, I have a 007 coin that has Daniel Craig's signature on it. The gun barrel on the back with a woman instead. I got this when I was deployed to Afghanistan. I have the Spectre prop replica of the ring that the organization wears, also from 007store.com. I chose this. It's a really fine, really expensive microfiber cloth. I chose purple to keep my watches on, because every now and then I'll put this, my watch, which is also kind of part of my James Bond collection. I'll do this at a later time, this nice Seiko, but it's inspired by Bond. I'll do that at a later time. This is my original Timex. I chose the purple because not only is this really soft to clean my watch with, but it reminds me of the purple wall in On Her Majesty's Secret Service when George Lazenby is walking down the stairs in the casino. I love this purple. Whoop. And so I keep my watch on this nice little pillow that came with my Seiko watch. Down here I have the last two shelves here are both the same. All the cards excuse me, from the Live and Let Die Solitaire Tarot card set, prop replica. And it all comes in this really nice felt bag. And this is number, again, limited edition, but I'm not sure of how many. 1273. Notice the 007 icon on the back, which I've noticed no one really ever talks about when they show the cards in reviews or talking about anything that really has to do with Live and Let Die. No one ever talks about that. Like, hey, did you see that Easter egg on the back of the card? But yeah. And this card set also came with, I think, 4 or 5 additional new cards. And then this is the slipcase for the Aston Martin right there. And then I have the case for the snow globe as well down there. I'm not throwing that out. You gotta keep the cases. Limited edition stuff. And that is it. That is my James Bond collection. More to come. There is probably in December or sometime in January, maybe February. I'm not sure when it's coming. But there is a big new piece to be added to this very, very soon. I cannot wait to get that. And I will obviously do a review unboxing of that. But for now, that is my James Bond collection. And if anyone has any questions about anything, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And I will, if I can answer it, about where I purchased something, if I forgot to mention it, I will do my best to help you out. And I didn't mention it in the last video, but this snow globe, they're limited to 1,000, but I've checked the website recently, and they did not say sold out, so you can probably still get this snow globe, and I believe with tax, everything out the door, at least US, I think it was like 160, everything with shipping, and it ships from, I think, either the UK or Australia. I forget where, but so anyway, that's it. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, concerns, whatever, just go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And thank you for watching. And with that, that was episode 4. I'm such a dork. 4 of Sammy Legends James Bond Show. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already. I appreciate all the help. I'm just a new member of the YouTube James Bond community / family. I'm just trying to get, my voices, opinions, thoughts, all that jazz out there and help contribute in any ways that I can. And yeah, so I am Sammy Legend of Sammy Legend's James Bond Show. I'll see y'all next time. Shaken, not stirred.